when I felt like I need to be better. And it was frustrating because I know how good I can be. I know how much experience I have, and I know what I can do. And I think after I realized I was having a slow night, I put a lot of pressure on myself to perform.
Congratulations, man. Callum, it feels like this has always been what it's been building up to when the UFC got behind you. Now being part of this big card, can you just talk a little bit about the whole experience of reaching this moment in your career?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I've been fighting since I was 6 years old. It's such an honor to be here and fight in front of this many people. It's insane. And for my grandmother to see me, my amateur coaches from Ireland to come over, and people have seen me since I was a kid to now see me fight, co-main event, Callum Crawford. It's an unbelievable experience, and I'm very happy to be here. And I do feel a bit disappointed because I wanted to be better, but at the end of the day, I've been an undefeated fighter, so I'm happy.
You obviously headlined your own events. Did they take you back to Ireland? But can you put into words what it's like to walk out there in that stadium for the co-main event tonight?
That was amazing. This whole week couldn't have been better. I just want to give a massive thank you to the UFC staff, everybody involved with this event, the PI, the stuff that I was able to do this week. Usually with boxing, everything's all over the place. I went to the PI for a weight cut. They helped me the whole weight cut. They provided me with meals, rehydration drinks, and then to walk out and be able to fight in front of, I think it was like 70,000 people. What an honor. I'm 24 years old. I think people forget that too. I'm still learning. I'm still growing into this sport as a pro. And I think tonight I gained a lot of experience.
Final question, obviously now as you continue to grow, still undefeated, you've got some clout now, you can call your shots now. Is there a name in mind that you would like for your next fight?
I'm a very simple man. I just show up and fight. Whenever they want me to fight, I'll show up and try to get the job done. I'll do my best always. I don't have anything in mind. I know Turkey asked me if I want to fight in November. I said no problem, just let me know. So I'm willing to fight 5-6 times a year. I have a bit of bruising on my face, but nothing too bad. So I think I'll be back in November.